Hello Glam Squad, welcome back to the channel and happy Valentine's Day. To celebrate Valentine's Day, even if you don't like it, what we're going to do today is make some 3D hearts. And as you can see, I've got 5 hearts already loaded up in this little silicone mold. These are pretty big hearts, so you know, this might not be for everybody. However, what I'm just doing is filling up all 6 of these little hearts with a little bit of gel and making sure that it's hitting all the corners, as you can see. And then what we're going to do is just let them sit. And I actually let these sit for about 15-20 minutes, and then I went on ahead and cured them for 2 full minutes because they're pretty thick, as you can see. Then I pulled them out and cleaned them off, and you can tell there's a little bit of some extra that was up on the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and clip all that off, and then I'm going to take a file and just run it across run it across there. Oh my goodness, run it across there. And I'm not going to try to get it completely flat because frankly it would take a long time and it would drive me insane. So I'm going to go ahead and load them on my nail stands. And then this is a little bit of base coat that I have in a little trial bottle, and it's by, I want to say Saviland. I could be wrong. It's going to be listed in the description box. And I'm filling in the tiny depression that's in there. It's just a little bit of a shallow spot where the gel that was up on the side made sort of a rounded situation. You know how gel self-levels. Excuse me. And so it just needed filling in so we have a flat space to work on. The only thing I wish I'd done a little bit more was round the corners, and you're going to see why later. And actually I did a test with mixing it with some pigments, but it made so many bubbles I could not get a good heart. They kept breaking and they kept having little holes on the sides. So I'm going to keep playing with that because I feel like that is going to be the prettier way to go. But this is the way we did it this time. Now I'm taking some Beetles gel polish and I am just painting them the color I want them to be. I did not bother with painting the backside because I just figured it's better if it's less smooth. And we're going to talk about that with another component that I'm putting on the nails in a bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 pink. We're doing this one in the blue. Then we're going to do another one in yellow. And another one is going to be green. So I want to be honest and straight up with you guys. Valentine's is not my favorite holiday. I actually really don't celebrate it that much, but I know so many people absolutely love Valentine's Day, and that is why I really like to do looks on the channel for Valentine's. Just because I don't celebrate something, I mean, I did Hanukkah nails, and last year I did a couple of Black History Month nails. I don't happen to have melanated skin, but I can celebrate the history of Black culture and be really, really happy to learn stuff about that and to celebrate it. So you don't have to love a thing to help celebrate it with other people, is I guess my point. So that's why we are doing these. Now, for some reason, I don't know what happened. My camera got blurry. It wasn't even like it was all done at the same time. But all of a sudden, right here, my camera got blurry. So I did not show doing the rest of the lettering. One says be kind, one says love, and the other one says something else. You'll see it in a minute. And I did matte top coat them because the conversation hearts, which is of course what we're emulating with these, those aren't shiny, so I did a matte top coat on those. Now this is some Modelones, and they are color changing, by the way. I did not focus on that. I just liked the colors and I thought they looked Valentine-y. So there aren't pictures of them color changing, but maybe I'll put some up on my Instagram, guys. Okay, so go ahead and follow me over there, because it's the same name. It's super easy. And if I share things on that and my TikTok that I don't share on my YouTube, then that way you won't miss any of my content. So head on over there and do that after you finish this video. Don't forget to rockstar out and watch all the way to the end. This is a long one today, guys, because we're doing so much decorating. So now, if you remember from the Shein haul I did a couple weeks ago or whatever, I forget, a couple weeks ago, I bought some candy charms, and that's what's bringing all this together. So that's why I wanted to make the hearts. I just thought they would all go together and be cute. And you know, I like to do the DIY 3D charms. I just think it's super fun, right? And it's a really good way to get creative and to test your skills and to hone your craft, right? So don't be afraid to do the DIY stuff. Now here is the lollipops that I got from Shein. I'm just crossing them kind of like swords because I just think that looks super cute. And then here are the gummy bears. We're gonna put a few gummy bears. You can see I've got some down there. This is faster than I can talk. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, that's the thing I want to talk about, being smooth on the backside. Those bears are just plastic, and I should have considered that and roughed them up a little bit with my e-file. I did not do that. I would recommend, if you're working with a shinier plastic, that you give it a roughed up surface, because I did already have 2 of them pop off when I was posing Carmen and had to put them back on. So, and I just used, for picture purposes, I just used a little base coat, cured it, and made it go back on where I needed it, so there wasn't any extra bulk, and so that the nail still looked good for pictures. But I'm probably just gonna pop those bears off and just reuse them, because I should have roughed up the back. So that's just a little heads up about that kind of a charm. And you want to use a soft bit. You don't want to go crazy, but definitely something to adhere to the gel is going to be your friend in that situation. So I decided to add some gems because there wasn't enough, right? There's just not enough. And you know what? Let's go for micro beads too, right? Let's go ahead and do that. And beautiful. I love micro beads. I have a very difficult time keeping them on myself, so I rarely actually use them on me, but sometimes I just can't resist it because it makes the gems look like jewelry. To me, it looks like jewel settings, and I respond to that. I love jewelry. I don't have a ton of it, and I don't even wear it that often, but when I do, and you'll see the ring in the reveal pictures, that's one of my favorite rings that I own. Actually, probably my favorite ring that I own. And I don't wear it a ton because it's big, and so it moves around on your fingers a lot. And you'll see, it's big, right? You want to wear it for special things, it's not an everyday ring. So we're finishing up these micro beads. If you are celebrating Valentine's Day today, let me know in the comment section. What are you going to be doing? What is your celebration going to look like? I really want to live vicariously through you, so don't forget to leave that in the comment section. We're just going to keep adding things here until I feel like I like where they are. And every single piece is getting cured. I did not say cure every time because this is already a pretty long video. And now we're gonna add some gems to this nail as well. And I really did think I was just gonna leave it at gems on this nail. But then as I was looking at it with the rest, I was like, it doesn't fit because it doesn't have anything big and chunky on there. And if you're gonna wear a set like this, then you really, really want to go all out. This is like an exhibition set, or maybe not exhibition, for an exhibitionist, right? It's definitely a set for someone who's like, this is my favorite holiday. I am an over top of the top girl. I love glitter. I love charms. I love gems. I love the goodies. And and if you love Valentine's Day, this is the day to go for it, right? Okay, while we spend a little time here with some gems, because we're going to go ahead. I thought I was going to stop here, and then I was like, no, it needs a swoosh. So we're going to put a swoosh of gems. And while I do that, let me just ask, where are all my glam gamers at? Do I have any glam gamers that watch the channel? I want to hear you. Give me a shout out. I love gaming. I bought a laptop a few months ago because I really was missing doing gaming, and I had gotten some money and was ready to buy a computer. So I did. And I started with Steam. Who plays from Steam on the Steam app? I bought, it is an app, right? I have a ton of games on there. I've got a lot of Resident Evil and Tomb Raider and all kinds of stuff. And so I started with all that, but then a friend of mine came out recently and we downloaded World of Warcraft, which I have not played in years. Like, we used to play hard back in the day, back during the Lich King. Who remembers the Lich King? If you played World of Warcraft, give me a shout out. We raided that, we beat that, and we quit shortly after that. And then I came back very, very briefly, just for maybe a couple of months, like 3 years ago, and I just didn't get into it. But this time I've really started enjoying it and unlocking the new races, and classes. Like, I've never played a monk before. I'm really having a good time. Does anybody play World of Warcraft? And what servers do you play on? Let's play together. Let's play. Okay, so now here we are going back to microbeads. This is just going to take a few seconds. Let's speed it up. Okay, and like I said, I really didn't think that the gems were going to cut it. I had one more heart left, so we went on ahead and added that to that. And now it's time to do some top coat. And the top coat is really not cut and dry on these, obviously. You've got to do it in parts. And in a couple spots, you really need to use a skinny brush, like I'm doing here. I'm not sure how wearable the suckers are like this. They are going to catch on things. I am 100% not thinking that this is a super wearable set longer than a day, if even that, before you would have to take them off. Definitely something you would want to do more as a press-on set, or really just work harder at making sure everything is touching. But like, you can see how that sucker's hanging off the side a little bit, and it's cute to see it, but for practicality purposes, I'm not 100% sure that you're going to be able to work with that very well. So this is for the girl who doesn't have much to do on Valentine's Day, except maybe get her hair and nails done, these nails, and then go out to dinner, right? There you go. That's my kind of Valentine's Day, right? Hair and nails, dinner. Or, hanging out with your kids, or going to the movies, or playing World of Warcraft. That's probably what I'm going to do. Plus, do a set for you guys for Wednesday. Thursday actually is Kindness Day, so we are going to do a set for Kindness Day, or at least I'm going to try to pull something together for that. I've got some ideas. I think I can pull it off. So you'll want to check back on Wednesday. So be sure that you are subscribed. And you could ring my bell. You could ring my bell. Ring my bell. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay, so you just want to run that top coat up against your gems and your cute little micro beads, but don't go on top of your gems. Make sure you get up against everything. Make sure everything's pretty. And this is the finished set. Guys, I hope you love my crazy, outlandish set of Valentine's nails. Thanks for celebrating this Valentine's Day with me. We are going to see you on Wednesday for more awesome nail content. And until then, don't forget to stay glam. Mwah. Bye-bye.